Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the X Sports Network. I'm AJ Good, bringing you tonight's exciting matchup between Summertown and Cascade. It is senior night for the Eagles as they look to end the 2022 season on a high note. The Eagles will host on senior night at 2-7 overall and 0-4 within the region. The champions will make the trip at 5-4 overall and 1-3 in the league. The head coaches are Jason Busby for Summertown in his first year, and on the other side is Jake Tyre in his ninth year with a 34-58 mark and 3 playoff trips. This will be only the second matchup between the two. Summertown won the previous game last season. Here's what the Eagles have to say about tonight's game.
Both teams are wanting to kind of finish strong. I know they kind of have an outside shot, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, that's kind of our thing. You know, we want to make sure that we continue to do what we're doing, getting better every week, coming out here, you know, playing hard. You know, our guys got the motto, you know, to the last game, to the last quarter, to the last play, we fight, you know, and that's what they break it down in every day. And, you know, that's kind of what they live by this year. It's not just been words to them. They've actually lived up to that motto.
Kickoff is just within a few minutes. Coming up in halftime, we'll take a look at everything that's going down in college football, plus a weather update from Fred Gossage.
This is the X Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Summertown High School, here for the senior night and final contest of this 2022 football campaign here for the Summertown Eagles. Summertown will not be playoff eligible as they are 2-7 right now. They are hosting Cascade, who comes in at 5-4. Cascade does have an outside chance of still making the playoff, but Summertown season will end on this, and you know these seniors that just got recognized do want to go out on a win and try to finish out with 3 wins here in their senior season. This is Clint Brazier, along with my color man extraordinaire, Mr. Adam Lindsay. Adam, how we doing, my friend?
Doing well. Nice weather. Hate this is the last game, Clint, but hopefully we can pull one out tonight, I hope.
The good thing about, like you said, is if there is one good thing that we're not going to playoffs, we caught a lot of games last year in the playoffs, and it was freezing.
Exactly.
So we duck all that. We've also got our technical man, Mr. Extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis, here with us. We're going to get into football and all that stuff in a minute, but before we do, I want to address something that I was hit up with a lot here in this past week as our PA man extraordinaire, Mr. John Daniels, getting everybody fired up for this final home game. But I do want to give a special shout-out to our Summertown Lady Eagles volleyball team. What I want to address is, Will, I didn't even give you a heads up on this, so I'm just going to start with this. If there's ever a situation where A.J. Good can call a game, I will respectfully bow out of that. With that said, let me see. I'm trying to figure out. Do we have that mic on, Will? Okay, it's just coming in real loud then. All right, let me get back to what I was going to say. With any time that A.J. Good can call a Summertown broadcast, I'm going to bow out because he is great at what he does. And that doesn't matter if it's Summertown, Loretto, Summertown, Lawrence County, or any game. Any game that he can be at, I'm going to do. He always does a great job, and we're really, really lucky to have him here in Lawrence County. I also have a lot of respect and very, very proud of Nick Moore. I think Nick Moore does a really good job on his broadcast. But I didn't get to hear the end of the volleyball broadcast because I was there live. And it kind of went on a sour note because it did get brought up at the end of it that it's not a true double elimination, and it kind of soured the mood if you are a Summertown fan. Just everything Nick said, I think everybody probably agrees with. Adam, Summertown didn't have to beat Loretto twice, even though Loretto had beat them the day before. But last year, Summertown didn't have to be beat twice, and South Green came out of the loser bracket and beat them in the state championship. So it's kind of a little bit of give and take. But what I do want to do is recognize some players that weren't mentioned because that's where the topic got into. And A.J., being professional he is, he steered away from it, and he ended the broadcast. But instead of bragging on our coach, Andre Kelly, and awarding and recognizing Ainsley Burleson, our MVP, I'm going to do that now because it didn't get done a week ago in that state championship game. So we'll do better, and just want everybody to know. I know you hit me up and was a little disappointed. I'll let me assure you, Nick Moore didn't mean anything by that, and AJ sure didn't. And it just is what it is. And when you don't have paid professionals other than AJ doing that call, sometimes you ruffle a few feathers, Adam.
Yeah, you do. You do. And the thing about it is, there's things that a lot of people make mistakes at that a lot of people will never know about. The problem is when you make a mistake on these airwaves.
That's right.
There's a lot of people, you can't hide it.
And I think Nick would agree there was a time to probably voice that complaint, but not right after Summertown wins the state championship and Ainsley Burleson's getting awarded the state MVP, because none of that was ever said. And I think that's what a lot of people's beef was. But with that being said, those Lady Eagles will get recognized at halftime along with our golf team, along with our middle school football team. For right now, let's get into this football contest. Summertown received the kick on first down. They ran it for a gain of about 3. They'll have it second down and 7 from about the 36-yard line. Summertown in their all blue with their white helmets. Cascade in their all white with black helmets. Summertown puts tight end in motion, kind of delayed handoff. Now the quarterback is going to decide to keep that on the option. He's going to power ahead, get the game maybe 1. That's Stoll, Jaden Stoll, who's took over quarterback duties here for the last 4 to 5 games.
Summertown's done a good job with their play action fakes these last 2. I know they haven't had a ton of yardage, but the actual guy that they faked the handoff to has gotten pummeled by about 5 different guys, right, thinking he has the football. So,
and Stoll got a little bit more of that than I thought. They're saying 3rd and 3, so it's 3rd and doable here for Summertown. They're going to draw somebody off sides, and that should give Summertown an automatic first down. Will be offsides on Cascade. That'll give Summertown the first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 44 for Summertown. Stoll behind center, gets the snap. He's going to hand it powering ahead there.
Looks like he might have got a yard there, Clint, if
Let's
that.
See, I believe that's Ty Gambrell, and it was. And as Adam said, maybe just a yard. Lane Green, Gavin Robinson, they're playing their last games here. Crucial members of that playoff team last year. Handoff again to Gambrell, and kind of gets tripped up with his own lineman.
And that looks like that's what happened. Yeah.
Going to be a loss on that one. That'll make it 3rd and long here. Ball on the 44. 9.5 to play here in the first quarter. I want to give another big shout out to my youngest baby. Today is her 17th birthday, Adam. Miss Emily Brazier.
I heard you've been out of town for a few days. You may take a little trip.
We did.
Enjoy yourself.
We did. I am still sore and wore out from it. On the end around, they hand it off to Ty Bryan. He's trying to cut the edge, but he's going to be tackled for a loss. Summertown's going to have to punt it. But we did. I got to see my oldest baby, who's living and working at Disney World, and got to see her. And got to see her since right before we went to the beach for softball, Adam. So missed her. I spent 3 days at Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios and Epcot. And like I said, my calves and back are still recovering from it.
That's probably the only time in my life, Clint, that I've ever went somewhere and actually walked right at over 9 miles in one day.
Jenna kind of got one of those things. She keeps up with it on a watch. I think we average about 15 miles a day.
Yep. After 9, I couldn't feel my feet. So, nice punt.
Nice punt there by Lindsay. And it's going to take a good Summertown bounce, roll out of bounds at about the 27. That's where Cascade will take over. But it was a good week. Win a state championship. When we were at the beach, when we were at Disney World, anytime any of our family would say, "Em won another state," said we're in the presence of a state champion, and Em would go 2-time. So she's pretty proud of that, and then we got to spend it down there.
That's awesome.
And I'd like to tell everybody, if you haven't got to ride the Guardians of the Galaxy ride yet, Will, did you get to ride that when you were down there? Holy cow. My dad got off it, and he said, well, I enjoyed it, but he said, that's the first and last time I'll ever get on that thing. Handoff off a right tackle for Cascade. Goes ahead for about 8 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2. They've moved it all the way up to the 35. Out of the shotgun is Dixon.
Nice tackle there in the backfield.
Good tackle in the backfield, as Adam said. They give it to number 15, Connor Huey. And it's snuffed out by a host of Summertown linemen. That'll make it 3rd and 3.
I believe that was Jeff Stoll that got number 17. Nice tackle there behind the line.
Dixon back to throw. Throws a little out screen. Looks like he breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to power ahead for a first down. That'll move the sticks and give Cascade a first down.
Yeah, I thought we might have had him there behind the sticks, Clem, but it looked like he battled through a couple tackles to get the first over there on the far sideline.
Cascade at it again, still running out of the shotgun is Dixon. He's got a running back to his right. Now Dixon's just going to quarterback keep this one, going over right edge. Summertown snuffs it out.
Nice
and they're
play.
going to tackle him. If it is a gain, it's a short gain.
One thing I have noticed, Clint, this running back and this quarterback, they run with a lot of purpose, I guess is one way to say it, because they pick holes and they go. Smaller, but they're tough, strong, big kids, though.
Big shout out Lane Green and Jesse Dixon. They 2 seniors there for Summertown. Or Jesse Howard, excuse me. 2 seniors for Summertown. Come up with that tackle. Going to do it again. Dixon going to throw that screen out. Now the receiver's going to come back this way. Summertown had it stopped. They miss a couple of tackles. He's going to be close to the first down.
Yep.
He is number 10, Chance Brown, receiver. Looks like they're going to call him just a little short.
And a lot of speed he just showed getting back around that corner, reversed his field, Clint.
But it's 3rd and very manageable now.
Yep.
Just 3rd and 1. Dixon out of the shotgun again. Running back to his right. 2 receivers out to the right, now 1 in motion. Going to hand it off on the end around. That's to number 10, Chance Brown, who just had that 9-yard reception. He's going to power ahead for a big gain. He's going to get a first down. keep the sticks moving, keep Summertown's defense on the field.
One thing Cascade's doing, Clint, they're coming out with a lot of different formations. You don't know what they're coming out with. They're 3 wide one time, they're 4 wide the next.
They put a lot of men in motion, too, to mess things up, don't they? They're going to hand that one off to the running back, number 15, Connor Huey. He's going to power ahead for a good first down yardage.
Looks like he's going to be just a little short.
Do want to remind everybody, if you're just tuning in, stay with us. We're going to have a lot of halftime festivities. We're going to be honoring a volleyball team, a state championship volleyball team, a state championship golf team, and the Summertown Middle School football team who won their conference this year. Also, Loretta's up 7-0 at Richland. Our end around going to, I can't see that number, Adam. I was looking at the Loretta score.
I can't either.
I believe that's number 19.
Number 19.
Sawyer Lovevorn tied in. He's going to power ahead for another first down, push it all the way down to the 5. So Cascade knocking on the door here of scoring on their first drive. Dixon. Going to hand it off on the draw. Now we're going to get a late flag coming in. The handoff was to Huey. He stopped. Now we're going to get a personal foul of face mask against Summertown. So that'll move the ball forward a little bit closer, and we'll make it an automatic first down. Didn't see who they gave that number to, Adam, on Summertown.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Dixon going to hand it off again to Huey. He's powering forward. They're going to say he got in, and he did. Touchdown Cascade on their opening drive. Powers ahead. That's about a 70-yard drive that ends with a touchdown. The extra point upcoming here.
Well, and they were impressive in it too, Clint. A lot of different formations, misdirection, just good, strong running mixed in with a few short pass plays, but impressive.
Looks like they're going to have a funky formation here, Adam, and they're going to be going for 2. They may not have a kicker. Now they're going to drop back and kick it. Looks like a left-footed kicker. Kick is up, and it's good. That's number 52, Isaac Chopka. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Cascade leads Summertown here early, 7-0.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
All right, welcome back to Summertown. Summertown receive kickoff. Powering forward is number 3, Cason Bailey. He's going to get it across the 30, and that's what Summertown will take over on offense. Just now joining us, Cascade marched down the field on their opening offensive series, and they scored. They lead at 7-0 here. Summertown did get a first down on their first series, but then the drive stalled, had to punt it away. 3:46 to go here in the first quarter.
You know, Clint, if you're Summertown, you're wondering if you got anything in your bag of tricks. You know, this final game of the season, this might be a chance to bring it out.
What you got to lose?
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, and I'm going to tell you, this Cascade team looks like they're going to put pressure on scoring the football. So you're going to have to kind of get something going offensively here.
Pitch out to Ty Bryant, trying to get him on the edge. He will power ahead for a gain of about 3. But Cascade, I think they've done their homework. Don't let Bryant get on the edge.
Yeah.
As Will said, Bryant had a big night last year against Cascade. But it's a little easier to do when you've got Edmondson and Schaefer as your quarterback and running back. They draw a little bit more attention. Same setup. Stoll at quarterback. He's got 2 running backs behind him. There was going to be a handoff to Gambrell, but Stoll, I think he kept it. And he tries the quarterback keeper to power ahead, but I don't think that's going to be a gain of much, if anything.
Summertown's been whistled for an illegal shift, Clint, but it was declined.
Penalties declined. Cascade decided they'd rather have it 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8 than 2nd and 7, as that play did result in a loss. Stoll behind center. Getting wrapped up. As by the time he got the snap, there were 3 linemen for Cascade all over him, and that will make it 4th and long, and that will bring out the punting unit again for Summertown.
Not the kind of start you want, Clint, offensively right now. If you're Summertown, struggling a little bit starting out.
Tell you what, Dixon for Cascade, he must do it all. He's the quarterback, and he's also back to return punt.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an athlete. You can tell by watching him. He got a lot of speed, real shifty. So
Lindsey barely gets that kick away, but it's a good punt. Takes a good bounce, rolling across the 30. Dixon thought about coming up and picking it up, but it's going to take a good bounce, roll down to about the 22-yard line, and that's where Cascade will take over.
I was really thinking, Clint, he was going to pick that football up. I think he thought better of it, but I think he had an opportunity to if he wanted to.
You know, Adam, games like these where your offense has really not done much of anything in the first 2 series, something big's got to happen on defense. Somebody's got to strip a football. Somebody's got to come up with an interception or a big tackle for loss. You know, sometimes your defense can kind of give you that spark, and they're going to have to get it from their defense if you're Summertown right here.
Yeah, definitely, Clint. 100%.
Back to pass is Dixon. He's scrambling. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Heading on the right edge. He's going to get forced out of bounds. Not much of a gain, if all, if any. And Summertown did a good job in coverage there and pressuring the quarterback. Gain of about 2.
Well, and I also know, I think you mentioned, Clint, that Cascade's still in a playoff fight, right? They still got a shot at getting in.
Outside chance, but you got to win it to do it, and it looks like they're trying to make sure they win it.
Well, they've come out and look like they really have a purpose right now, and Summertown just seems a little flat early on.
Dixon going to hand it off to number 10, Chance Brown, on the reversal. He's going to get snuffed out and tackled for a short gain. Gain of about 1. That should make it about 3rd and 7.
And here's your chance for Summertown. Long 3rd down, chance to get off the field, hopefully with a decent return here on a punt. You're going to get good field positions. This could be your first stop of the night.
Now, he may throw one 30 yards right here.
He might.
The only passes he's attempted are screen outs.
Yep, they've been behind the line, both of them. Yep.
And so if you're Summertown, I'm staying home right here.
Yep, definitely.
Dixon is going to just keep that one, and he's going to have the first down and then some. Good tackle by number 75 for Summertown. Caden Scott, the senior, keeps that one from going to the house as Dixon got a lot of wheels about him, and he just plows ahead and gets the first down on his own.
And I tell you, Clint, I can tell you who he just really, when I see him play, it jumps out at me. I'm thinking of Kyler Murray.
I agree. Short in stature, but very athletic.
Yes.
That play's going to get blown dead before the tackle was ever made. Let's see what we got here.
That will be an illegal shift.
Legal shift against Cascade.
Cascade.
So that'll make it 1st and 15. So we'll do it again. Dixon brings his team out of the huddle. He's in the shotgun. Got a running back to his left, 2 receivers out to the left. He's going to roll to his left. Drops back, lets one fly. Robinson goes up, and I think Robinson's intercepted, and he has it.
Great play.
Play you needed.
Yep.
If you are the Summertown defense, Robinson being a wide receiver for Summertown, but a really good safety as well, goes up and picks that off before Cascade can come down with it. Showed a lot of arm strength there, did Dixon, but luckily Robinson snuffed that out. Summertown will take it over after the turnover.
Well, and if you're Cascade, it's not a bad gamble early on. You have how successful you've been, but that throw was right into double coverage. But not a bad risk if you're Cascade. Just about the same as a punt.
And his target was number 10, Chance Brown, who is lined up right now, if you can see right into the bottom right of our screen with Robinson. Robinson's got the big size advantage on him.
Yeah. You wonder if maybe you're going to see a ball thrown up to him here coming up in the next few plays. Give him a shot to make a play out here.
I think that ball got on the ground, but
it did.
And
it's
Cascade has it. So just like that, Summertown gives it back. And what you were about to say, Adam, as fast as Cascade's getting into that backfield, I think if we're going to throw it, I think we're going to have to do it out of the shotgun. It's going to have to be some kind of quick slant because Cascade, I think, is touching the ball before our quarterback is.
Well, is it possible when you go into the shotgun that we go about 20 yards deep, just kind of like a punt scenario? Got to give us a little more time. I don't know, but yeah, I'm telling you, this Cascade team now they are aggressive. They are physical. They're not just super huge, but man, they play hard.
So no harm there on the interception as Summertown turns it over on the very next play on the fumble. Going to hand it off to the running back, number 15, Connor Huey. He's going to power ahead for a gain of about 5. Bring up 2nd down. That'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X Sports Network.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
All right, welcome back. Cascade marching again. Summertown did get an interception, but then turned it over on a fumble on the very next offensive play. So 2nd and 4 here for Cascade. Dixon out of the shotgun, going to catch it, and quarterback keep it running to his left. Fights off one tackle. Now he's going to get met by a host of Summertown defenders. And that's where he'll go down around the 30. Not enough for the first down, but that'll make it 3rd and very short.
Dixon, he just gets such a head of steam. I mean, and it's not just him; it's the other backs too. When they hit the line of scrimmage, they are going at a high rate of speed. You can tell they're picking holes and going.
Do you throw maybe a home run ball again right here, Adam? Since you think you're probably going for it on 4th down in this situation,
I don't
anyway?
think so. I think they'll get their first down and think they can just keep pounding it. I think that's what they.
Well, they're going to hand it ahead to Huey, and depending on the spot, he looked short. If he got there, he barely got there.
Well, the end man on that side, he is. And it
And
looks like
they're not even going to call
No.
for measurement. Head referee saying fourth down.
Yeah. You know, I think they took their shot on that interception. You know, their gamble. I think at this point they're probably thinking, look, we've been successful running the ball. Let's get a 2-score lead, and then maybe later in the game, if we'll see what happens. But
You know, it's funny. It's like we're psychics. Summertown down here, quarterback taking snaps out of the shotgun. and honestly, if you're going to, at least our quarterback can touch it before he's getting tackled, you know, out of the shotgun maybe. So maybe look for a little different change in at least how Summertown lines up on this next series. But they got to get a stop on defense again first as Cascade powers ahead for another first down.
But, yeah, I just think if you're Cascade, I just think you just keep doing what you're doing. The interception really didn't hurt. It was the same as a punt earlier. You just got to keep pounding the football. I think they feel confident right now running the way they have so far tonight.
Dixon on the screen out. That's complete to Sawyer Lovewarn. Short gain.
And, Clint, I'm going to ask you, I've been thinking this all night. I'm going to assume that is the concussion on his helmet,
Yeah.
the equipment.
The safety,
Yes.
kind of the.
Okay. Yeah.
See a lot of players, you start seeing them more and more here, especially in high school football.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out to Miss Angela Gray and Barbara Strickland. They both say they're watching. Not a lot of viewers tonight, but maybe they'll tune in at halftime for our festivities. Handoff to Huey. Goes around right edge, and he's still going. I think he's going to power ahead, get plenty of the first down, and then some. Still can get a first down as Cascade, as that ball is going to be marked at about the 14-yard line. And Will just pointed out, yeah, we may not have the biggest viewers watching, but we've got a lot of folks here for senior night and everything we got going on. Plus, we got a class reunion on us. So you know what year it is, Will? So Miss Paulette House, that she's watching. Hand off again. That's Lovewarn.
Nice
Nice
job
tackle there by number 17 for Summertown, Jeff Stoll. That'll make it second and long. Loss of 1. Tell you, if Summertown can just hold this to a field goal, Adam, you feel like it's a win.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Dixon out of the shotgun. Same play. Going to hand it off. This time it's to Huey, and he's going to get more out of it. He goes across, dives across the 10-yard line down to about the 8. That'll make it third and manageable.
And Cascade just puts so much pressure on their defense because they're always going forward. You know, you're not seeing them lose. You know, they're not going backwards. I mean, they're always falling forward. I mean, and anytime when they do get to third and fourth down, you know, it's very manageable.
So 3rd and 7. Ball's on the 10-yard line. Cascade can get a first down. Dixon, low snap, but he finds it. Now he's going to run with it. Trying to get by Lane Green. Lane Green
Nice
wraps
play.
him up.
It's a nice play by Green.
Good job by Lane Green to hold him up just long enough for Jesse Howard to come in there and get the tackle for loss. That'll make it 4th and 9. And we'll see what Cascade wants to do here.
They are running some personnel in. That may be the kicker.
Well, number 52 is the one that kicked the field goal, and he is in the backfield right now, so it looks like they're going to try to kick a field goal.
He had a pretty strong leg on that extra point, too, so I think this is definitely in his range for sure.
Isaac Chapa. Snaps good, holds good, kicks up, and it's good.
Nice kick.
10-0 your score. Summertown trails here with 6:40 to go in the first half. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. we assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
All right, welcome back. Summertown does hold Cascade to a field goal, but they have extended the lead 10-0 over Summertown here on senior night. 6:41 to go here in the first half. Also, want to give everybody an update. Loretta now leads at Richland 14-7. Kicks a low squibber. Casey Bailey's got that one again. He's wrestled down and out of bounds at about the 30. I want to give a shout-out to our volleyball coach, Miss Andrea Kelly. I sent her a message. Her team's getting recognized here at halftime. She's not even going to be here. She's going to Knoxville tonight to watch them Vols beat Kentucky tomorrow.
Really?
So I can't blame you for that, Coach. If anybody deserves a little vacation, it's you.
I'm telling you, Clint, I've got an upset alert for tomorrow for you on that one.
Well, my biggest concern is they're going to be looking ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody's talking about Georgia. There's another game.
And Kentucky's good enough that if you ain't got
are.
your crap together, they'll upset you.
Exactly.
Bryan in motion, Stoll behind center. Going to hand it off to Lane Green, and he's sandwiched. Should have been a late hit there on Cascade as Green was down and then got sandwiched. But no flag.
But I'm like you, Clint. It just seems that I don't know if Cascade is basically in Summertown's huddle, but either they know exactly the moment the snaps, but they've pretty much just lived in the backfield.
Well, I tell you what, look, I don't know how I missed him the first two series, but big number 77, Lance Peoples,
Yeah.
that kid's humongous.
Yeah, big guy.
Stoll was back to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Trying to get around the edge. Going to be hemmed up by a host of Cascade players.
And, even that situation, it looked like the center was actually pushed back pretty much right so far in front, right on top of Stoll that he couldn't even throw the football.
Be interested to see, as we pointed out, Stoll was taking some snaps out of the shotgun down here while Summertown was on defense. Haven't taken any in the first two snaps, and the first down and second down here in this series. We'll see what happens here. He was looking to throw that football, but you're going to have to do something to let him at least get it in his hands and turn it loose at him.
Yep. You've got to give that kid an opportunity. Looks like he is going back under center again.
Stoll going to draw Cascade off sides. That'll help Summertown out. It is just a 5-yard penalty, so it'll still be third down, but only 3rd and 3 now instead of 3rd and 8.
Clint, if you've got just a little middle screen or something and kind of punish this line for the aggressiveness of how they're penetrating, it's something you can dump over.
Well, if nothing else, just a quick out to Bryant or Robinson and let the other one block for each other that are lined up out here. Just something that the quarterback can get rid of to get it out here and maybe see if something can open up off that edge.
Yeah.
Stoll for the handoff to Gambrell. He's going to power forward. I don't think he's going to have the first down. Now it's decision time for Summertown because I don't know how many more times you can punt the football and rely on your defense to try to hold Cascade to field goals at them.
No, I don't think it's much of a decision. They're right under center. Go headed for it now.
Stoll, quarterback keeper, going to push ahead.
He's going to get it.
And I think they got to push and should be a first down.
Yeah. Nice play there.
Well, no decision to make.
No.
Before I'd even spit that out of my mouth, they were under center.
Yeah, that's a good aggressive call. And look, Cascade's moved the football pretty much every possession, and one of their possessions was basically cut short on that interception. You've got to put points on the board, and if you've got a chance to keep it out of Cascade's hands, you've got to do it. And you're not far from halftime here. If you can get some points on the board, you're in the game.
Stoll rolling out to his right. Good pass, caught by Bryant, and he goes out of bounds at around the 40. Summertown's cross midfield. First time Stoll's had a little bit of time to throw it. Now, he did have to do it on the run, Adam, but he threw a dime to Ty Bryant. Good reception
nice
there by
throw.
Bryant.
Well, he did it under pressure, too. You know, he had a guy bearing down on him, and that's as good a throw as you could hope to have. Good job.
Do notice Cascade here on this first down are going to get their two biggest defensive linemen out of the game, give them a blow, let them catch their breath a little bit. So if you're Summertown here, you got to like your odds.
Yep.
Stoll under center again. Hands it off to Gambrell, and he is met as soon as he takes the handoff.
There's just nothing there, Clint. I mean, there's just nothing there. I mean, by the time he touched the football, he had 3 men on him.
All right, so Stoll's going to come over here to the sideline, get a new play call in. All right, a new update. Richland has scored again, but they must have missed their extra point as Loretta leads by 1, 14-13, 6:40 to go in the first half for them. Summertown's going to have to get in a little bit of a hurry or call a timeout. Now we're going to get an official timeout. Let's see what's going on here. Official's going to make Lindsey come off the field. I don't know if he's bleeding or a late substitution. I don't know. Don't know what that call was. Coach Busby looks a little confused himself, as the rest of us up here are too.
I can tell you something right now, Coach Busby.
He's a little hot right now.
That's one word to describe it. That's the word it's a good one.
Number 14 freshman Peyton Niehaus comes in.
Of all the games up here,
he's under center.
Yeah.
Niehaus going to hand it off to Gambrell. He's going to power ahead.
Think of all the games we've done here this year, Clint. I've seen Coach Busby pretty heated at times, but I've never actually heard him.
Well, and I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if Lindsey was just not ready to come in, because Stoll had to come out for some reason. Now, Stoll has come back in as for Summertown as their quarterback, Jaden Stoll. But he had to come out. And as Will just said, we've got 3 timeouts, so I don't know why all that confusion was, but Summertown's going to jump here, and that's going to be number 75, Caden Scott. Try to get a head start off that defensive line for Cascade, and he's going to jump early, back things up 5 yards. Summertown will have it 3rd and 14 now. Our PA man, John Daniel, just said 4th and 14, but it's actually 3rd and 14. So we'll see what Summertown tries now. Stoll will stay under center. Got Love behind him. He's going to roll out to his left, looking to throw. Lets it go. Bryant goes up to catch it, and he's got it. Ty Bryant again. Now he's a little short of the first down. Bryant pointed like he got the first down, but I don't think that spot gave it to him. But we'll see.
Let's see. 4th and inches.
Stoll going to try to power ahead, and he gets stood up. It just all depends on the forward progress.
They're going to give it to him. Yeah. I think he got it.
Have to wait on a call from the official. Wouldn't be shocked if they don't mark it. And they're going to have to measure this one.
I don't know, Clint. I can tell you if he advanced that football, it wasn't far from here.
Well, he didn't need far to go.
No, he didn't. But, man, he was stacked up quickly.
I'll tell you what, though, Adam, if you can just hold it, if you can keep Cascade from scoring with 1:24, even if you turn it over on downs right here.
Yeah,
you've seen 2 good pass plays rolling out left and right for Stoll to Bryant, and you've also got Robinson as an option You know, you're showing some things on offense that we hadn't seen in a while.
Well, I mean, when he gets time, you know, that's the key. I mean, he's got to have time back there. Well, number one, he's got to have time to throw, but those receivers got to have time for their routes to develop. And when he's done it, when he's been given the time, he's been on the money twice.
I'd go for it again. I'd see if I could get him on a roll out here to the right and maybe try to get a one-on-one with Robinson. Just let one fly and let Robinson try to go up and get one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You're in a situation here. A score here is big if you can somehow push it into the end zone.
That's what they're looking for. He's going to go the opposite side to Bryant. Bryant's got the catch.
What a catch.
Great job by Ty Bryant. As that completion is caught down at the 5-yard line. Summertown in business now with a minute to go, and they have all 3 of their timeouts. Now we're going to get a timeout by Summertown. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
All right, welcome back to Summertown. I want to give a little update. Mr. Will Pettis said he wants to apologize to everybody. His joystick's giving him a little bit of trouble here, that kind of zooming hard one way or hard the other way, so just bear with us. But Summertown in business, 1st and goal, ball on the 5. They trail 10-0 here with a minute to go before half. Stoll going to hand off to Gambrell. He's powering forward. Gambrell goes.
You got upended, it looked
upended, but he's going to be pushing ahead for positive yardage anyway.
Well, and I'll tell you, Clint, about Will. We had the Richland Middle School game last night. You got to watch him with that joystick. If there's an attractive woman in the stands, you'll find him. It's just, I don't.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know his wife's probably listening to this, right? Will said, yeah, it's why he points to his wife all the time. He made the right answer. Bad thing is, Will don't have a microphone on, so she probably didn't hear that.
No.
Summertown's going to take their second time out, but we'll stay right here with it. They're only giving Gambrell a gain of 1 on that. From up here, it looked like he got a little bit more, but second down and 4. Second down and goal, ball on the 4.
So I guess Clint, while we got a break here, what's our halftime plans? I know you said they're going to be recognizing some groups.
Going to be recognizing the Summertown golf teams, boys and girls, and Mr. Cole Campbell on his Summertown girls on their golf state championship, Mr. Cole Campbell on his individual state championship, our Summertown Lady Eagle volleyball team, and our Summertown Middle School football team.
Awesome.
Stoll. Quarterback Keeman rolling out to his right, and he's sandwiched, and he's going to be short of the touchdown as Cascade snuffed that out. Summertown does have 1 timeout, but it doesn't look like they're going to use it right now. But they need to get a play called in and decide what they're going to do. It's 3rd and goal. Ball's on the 3.
I think Stowe got a little bit of yards there, Clint, but I'm going to tell you, he paid for that yard.
I tell you what I like here, Adam, is if you feel like you could run something out of the Wildcat with Gambrell, just let Gambrell catch it and pick him a lane to run and try to pick up 3 yards. But
or do you think they look at Bryant on the
Stoll.
End around? I don't know.
Handing off to Gambrell. He's powering forward. I think they're going to say he's short. Summertown trying to get their time out before the clock goes to 0, and they do. So we'll see. Going to say he's just short, about a foot short. So Summertown definitely be going for it here. They'll use their last timeout. It's 4th down, goal to go. Ball is on the 1, 2 seconds left. It'll be the last play of the half here, hopefully with Summertown punching it in the end zone for their first touchdown of the night.
So what do you do, Clint?
I give it back to Gambrell.
Yep.
But you got to do something quick developing. You know, it can't be, you can't give that defense time to get in that backfield. I would almost direct snap it to Gambrell. Or Stoll. If Stoll wants to take it and power ahead, it's got to be something that's quick moving as possible.
Normally, I would, like you said, Clint, I'd go right the gut with Gambrell, big, strong kid like him. This line has had so much penetration. I don't know if you don't fake something all up the middle and go off tackle, maybe round an end with a speedster and just try to trick them. I think you're going to see Cascade stack that box right up the middle.
Yeah, I think you're going to see every player they got.
Yes.
They're going to bring the house.
I can tell you right now, as a coach, there's no right or wrong decision here. You just do what you think. Make the call, what you think is best. It's a tough job, so it's a tough call.
All right, so Robertson's all the way, well, I was going to say he's all the way up to himself, but they will finally bring a defender out to him. Stoll, under center. Now we're going to get a timeout by Cascade. If they saw the formation, they'll talk about it. We'll stay right here. We don't want to miss anything here with 2 seconds to go. Well, that'll give Summertown a chance to, if they decided they want to do something different, they can.
Summertown came out with big formation. Only one man out. Looked like they were a power formation. Looked like they were going to try to push it in.
I tell you, if you can get that same formation, Adam, and you've got Robinson over here to the left, one-on-one coverage with a huge space in between that and that line, I don't know that I don't tell Stoll you drop back in a 3-step drop as fast as you can and you lob something over the middle and Robinson go get it.
You just got to have a lot of trust, though. You know, you're down, you're at the 1 foot line. You can make this game a 3-point game going into the half when, honestly, Clint, Cascade's pretty much dominated.
They have.
This half, if you just watch.
If you didn't see anybody score and you just saw highlights of this, you would think Cascade's up 30-0.
Yes, but Summertown's in a position here where if you can push this in, man, this is just huge that you go in only down by 3.
All right, Stoll under center. Swings it out.
That's easy.
Lane Green going to walk it into the end zone. Good play call there by the Summertown coaching staff. Good execution by the Summertown offense. As they've got on the scoreboard now, they only trail 10-6 with the extra point upcoming.
That's a wonderful play call.
As Will had told me, our normal kicker is out. Anthony Williams, he's hurt, still on concussion protocol, so we've got another kicker, the number 22, Bradley Hoffman, I think. Is that correct? He's lined up. Lindsay to hold it. Kicks up. And it is through.
Good.
So that'll take us to halftime. Summertown trails 10-7, but they're back in the ball game. Stay with us. We're going to have some halftime festivities and then second half action for you. We'll be back in just a little bit. You're listening to Summertown Football on the Exports Network.
applause, man. The two, great job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to bring attention to the field. We have a couple more recognitions we'd like to make tonight. First off, we recognize the Lady Eagles volleyball team. The Lady Eagles volleyball team started their season on July the 11th, and since then have played 54 matches and 7 weekends to finish the season with a record of 45-9. They were district champions, region runner-up, sub-state champions. They went on to become the TSSAA Division I Class A state champions. During the past 4 years, the Lady Eagle volleyball team has won 3 state championships and had 1 runner-up finish. The Lady Eagle volleyball team roster is as follows. 8th graders, Lily Lou Mason, J.C. Burleson, Josie Burleson, Maddie Gillum. 9th graders, Aubrey Huffstedler, Ainsley Pennington, Gabby Long, Molly Emerson, Annalee Kelly, 10th grader, Abby Jo Schaefer. 11th graders, Mackenzie Reynolds, Laura Gillum, Emily Brazier. Happy birthday, Emily Brazier. 12th graders, Ansley Ferguson, Leah Dinwiddie, Gracie Kelly. Manager, Marty Kate Atkins. Assistant coach, Valerie Hustever. Head coach, Andrew Kelly. Great job, ladies. Great job over the past 4 years. What a way to represent. I'm pretty impressive with 2 grandmothers on the team. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next, we want to recognize the Summertown golf team. 2022 TSSAA individual state champion in the boys small class, Mr. Cole Campbell, sophomore. Cole became the first ever individual guy state champion in Summertown High School history. Set the Summertown High School all-time low 18-hole score of 66, 600. On the girls' side, 2022 TSSAA state tournament champions, 5th consecutive, with a record of 57-0. Carly Campbell, T1, 66-66. 132 ties all-time low 36-hole score in TSSAA golf history. Jimmy Kennett, T7, with the score 160. Ella Busby, 162. The Ladies Eagles extended their past 3 years 2022 record to 179-0. Members, senior, Chloe Perkins. Junior, Carly Campbell, Libby Kennett. Sophomore, Isabella McDonald, Chelsea Atkinson. Freshman, Ella Busby, Avery Hope. 8th graders, Adley Campbell. Great way to represent Summertown High School. Goes to Cole Campbell and the boys team and all the girls team. Great job, ladies. We also want to take this opportunity and recognize the Summertown Eagles middle school football team. They finished the season 6-1 and won the school's first ever Gwinnett County Conference Championship. Led by their head coach, Austin Yarborough, the Eagles offense averaged 11.7 yards per offensive snap and outscored their opponents by an overall score of 230-72. The Eagles defense, led by defensive coordinator Wes Wood, held the opponents to 14 points or less in 6 out of 7 games during the season, and held Wayne County to only 6 points in the conference championship to help the Eagles bring home the trophy to Summertown. Bright future here for the Summertown High School football program. Great job, young men. Very excited to see them. Congratulations to you and your coaches. Another round of applause for all of Summertown Athletics as they continue to represent year in and year out. Mr. Hinson's going to have to build another trophy case.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. We've got 9:45 to go here at halftime as we just recognized our state championship volleyball team, our state championship golfers, and our middle school football team. We'll go over stats and numbers with Adam, getting ready for second half action here in just a minute. But for right now, I want to get with our current five-time, yes, you heard that correct, five-time back-to-back state champion lady golfer, Miss Carly Rue Campbell, and our individual on the men's side, state champion, Mr. Cole Campbell. Guys, how we doing?
Good.
All right, we'll start with you, Cole, man.
All right.
I was keeping up with it, and you talking about coming out hotter than a $2 pistol on that first day. Did those holes and those pins just look like they had a 10-foot circle around them?
I kind of felt like it. I think I had probably the best iron day I've had in a long time.
So throwing darts, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The course now you two played different courses again, right? And it was the same course you played last year?
Yes.
They didn't swap them?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So you were familiar with the course you played, but Cole, 6 under the first day, had 9 birdies. Is that correct? I don't think
Yes.
I've ever done that in my life, much less in one round. I don't think I've done that in a scramble. But must have been seeing it really well. Let's flash forward to the next day. Get off kind of a rough start and ended up, was it a triple bogey?
I tripled the second hole.
The second hole, parred the first, and then had a triple bogey. But righted the ship after that and played even par after that the rest of the round to finish that number 1 spot.
Yes.
What were the nerves like? What was that like going through just in your second appearance here at the state tournament?
Nervous probably the second day off the first tee. I'm always nervous the
Right.
first tee, but after that, after I got through the second hole, made triple, and then I birdied the next 2. So it kind of calmed me down. I felt.
Which, Carly, you can touch on this too. Golf's such a mental game. People don't realize that you think, well, you're playing golf, but you're carrying your own bag. It's physically wear down, but the mental part wears you down so much physically. It's a great job in just handling that. I had talked to your dad, Cole. Don't you tell folks at home, when you threw him the golf ball, what'd you tell him to do with it?
I said keep it and we'll bring it home.
Put it in the trophy case? Or put it in the safe. That's what you said, yeah. Because he wanted that put right beside Kaylee's so big sister didn't have one up on her little brother no more. Rue, said it again. Now, you part of 4. This is 4 in a row for you, but 5 total for the Lady Eagles golf team, trying to make it 6 next year, which is just unimaginable. But I know that y'all are already thinking ahead to that. But before we talk about your team and how much that meant to you, just winning that team, came down, forced a playoff, lowest total ever shot. It just so happened you were doing it with 2-time reigning champ. 3-time reigning champ Sophie Linder.
Yes, sir.
And force a playoff and go in that first one, and she birdies the first hole, and you lipped out a birdie putt that would have forced an extra playoff hole. But how gut-wrenching was that? But also, what did you take away from that?
It was tough to see just because, I've been here for 4 years now and trying each year to get closer and closer and to finally get there, and just to, it not to work out in my favor was hard to see,
right.
But, it showed me that we ultimately went there to win, and that's what we did. And
right.
when it came down to the wire, we did what we had to do, and I couldn't have been prouder.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, and the good thing is she graduated, right?
Yes.
We don't have to worry about that.
Finally.
We got to worry about that heifer next year.
Finally.
But let's touch on this team. You had to replace Big Sister off this year's team,
Yes.
which was a big loss. touch on some kids that really stepped up on this girls' side. That really, you're not going to replace somebody like Laney, but somebody that kept in and gave good scores to go with you and to help y'all get another state championship.
Yes, our freshmen Ella and Libby, our junior, they really came in strong this year. You know, even from the beginning, they were even pushing me, and we were tying some matches, you know. So I knew I had a good feeling coming in that they stepped into their roles very well, and couldn't be prouder of them too. Because it's hard, you know, like when you don't have the experience of playing in those tough situations, it could be hard going into it, but they really handled it and carried themselves very well. So,
well, and everybody returns, right?
Yes.
Or not everybody. You did have one.
We lost Chloe. Yes.
But as far as the 3 that played in the state tournament, everybody's returning. So, girls team looks promising again for next year. Cole, touch on the boys team. Fairly young, correct?
Yeah, we didn't have any seniors
so
this year.
You're going to return everybody and got a good chance to maybe make a run on the boys' side next year. I know that individual goal, something, you know, it's one of those things that you can't go out and say, yeah, that's what I want, because you're there. Both of you brought a team with you, and it's team first. But I know that'll be on the top of both of y'all's list as well with another team state championship. Well, last thing. Are we ready for basketball?
Oh, yeah. Practice Monday.
Y'all got through a little bit earlier than volleyball and football's done. I don't know how many football players the basketball team, if any, but I know there's a whole lot of volleyball players. So you got done a little bit before. So you've probably been doing a little bit more conditioning than some of the volleyball players. But look forward to that, and just keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully at the same time next year we're talking about 2 team state championships and 2 individual state championships.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations, guys. That's Cole Campbell. That's Carly Rue Campbell. We'll be back in about 4 minutes getting ready for second half action. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network as we now check in with everything going down in college football on Saturday. Starting first with North Alabama, who will be on the road at Central Arkansas as they are still searching for win number 1 in the A-Sun. The Lions will hit the road once again in A-Sun play, searching for that elusive first conference win. UNA is 1-6 overall and 0-3 within the league. On the other side, Central Arkansas is 3-4 overall, but 2-0 in the A-Sun. These 2 squads have quite the history dating back several decades. They will reignite this rivalry on Saturday, something that has been dormant for 17 years.
A lot of history. You know, I think when we played them in 2005, we split. We won the playoff game. A lot of people involved in that game. You know, from head coach that's there now was a player, Nathan Brown. You had Mike Norvell, that's head coach at Florida State, playing receiver. You got Blake Ferris playing in that game. He's coaching here with us. A.J. Milweach up long. I remember Utah Fukuda kicking the game winner in that game, a field goal. So a lot of memories going back to that game. A lot of history. I think they went Division I in 2006. So, yeah, I mean, just always, you know, it's been a while since we've made the trip to Arkansas. So this is kind of going to go back down memory lane.
Over in Knoxville, where Tennessee is getting ready for yet another ranked opponent. This time, it will be Kentucky coming to Neyland Stadium to take on the undefeated Vols. The Wildcats are 5-2 overall and 2-2 in the SEC. Last season, the Big Orange got its first ranked win at Kentucky under Josh Heupel and got things rolling from there. And Heupel says it's all about performance on the field to get over that hump.
Yeah, I don't believe that there was a psychological hurdle that our program had to get over. It was a preparation performance hurdle that we had to get over. That was a big win for us as a program to be able to go do that on the road. You saw the excitement from our players at the end of that ball game. Just as we were beginning that journey last year, it was one of the steps, the hurdles for us to prepare the right way, practice the right way, and then go out and execute and led us to play in the way we did on the back half of the season.
Kickoff for the second half will be in just a few minutes. Be sure to check out all the highlights going down tonight on The Final Score.
This is the X Sports Network.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your local sports forecast.
Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with your halftime forecast update right here on the X Sports Network and your hourly forecast for tonight. Temperatures not as chilly. We're staying in the 50s overnight as clouds increase after midnight toward daybreak. We'll start around 55 or so at 10 p.m., dropping to around 50, maybe upper 40s in spots for your morning lows. daybreak on Saturday, and then staying mostly cloudy to overcast as we warm through the 50s and the 60s in the morning, headed to near 70 during the afternoon, but rain chances will be on the way. We are dry tonight, though. Here's Futurecast at 11 o'clock in the upper 50s for most of us, and then dropping toward the low to mid 50s for morning lows for a large part of the area, maybe some upper 40s, especially over southern middle Tennessee, but not really dropping much more than that. The clouds acting as an insulating blanket and moisture moving back into the area. Can't rule out a sprinkle or a shower during the daytime hours. Maybe a little bit of sun toward midday as well. We warm towards 70 degrees, and then a few showers possible starting in the afternoon, but better chances of rainfall moving in after sunset into the overnight hours, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. So if you have any trunk or treat plans for Saturday evening or anything like that, you may want to carry along some rain gear. That 80% chance of rain is after dark, but showers are possible as early as 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Lingering showers into Sunday at times. This is not an all-day rain either day. And then maybe a morning shower on Monday for Halloween itself, but those end around midday or so. So afternoon and evening for trick-or-treating on Halloween Monday, looking dry as of now. Here's Futurecast going into Saturday, showing showers and a few thunderstorms moving in. Steadier rain is after dark Saturday night through about daybreak on Sunday. Lingering showers into Sunday evening, and maybe a wraparound shower during the first part of Monday, but looks like that ends before trick-or-treat time, and then drying weather going into Tuesday. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast for Saturday. Again, highs near 70, mostly cloudy skies through the day, and then a shower possible during the afternoon, but better rain chances start around sunset and continue into the overnight hours here across southern middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama. Called about an 80% chance of rain for Saturday night. Lingering showers through Sunday and Sunday night before ending Monday morning. A break in showers on Tuesday before another system brings maybe a shower or two as we head toward the middle of next week. And notice from Tuesday through Friday of next week in the low to mid 70s as we start the first week of November beginning on Tuesday. There's your latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest information by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app, scan the QR code here on the screen, or search your app store for Tennessee Valley Weather. You can also find us on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or YouTube by searching for Tennessee Valley Weather. That's the latest here from the Weather Center. Stay tuned for the second half of the game and all your high school football coverage right here on the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. We're getting ready to start the second half. Cascade will be getting the ball, but Summertown did have a little spark there, Adam. Last offensive series, got the passing game going. 3 big receptions by Ty Bryant, and led to a good jet sweep there on a pitch out to Lane Green, who walked it in the end zone. Makes the score 10-7. Summertown only trails by 3. What do they got to do to carry this momentum and get something going here to maybe pull out a win here on something that, if you, like we'd said, if you'd watched the first half and never looked at the score, you'd think Cascade was up 40.
Well, Summertown's defense has been really solid all year, but I will say Cascade's moved this football the whole first half. You've got to, and I firmly believe Cascade's going to come out pounding the football right now, especially with a 3-point lead. They're going to do what they've done well the whole first half. So if Summertown can bow up, get off the field, and really bear down on Cascade's running game, you've got a shot to win this football game. But I think Cascade's going to come out with some intent here to pound the football and see if Summertown can keep them from running.
I would say you are correct. If you are Cascade,
yep.
You threw one long pass play. The rest were quick.
Mm-hmm.
Summertown going to onside kick it. Try to get a spark going. Summertown's acting like they've got it. Case and Bailey's saying they do. And Summertown's come up with the football.
And that did hit a Cascade defender.
Whoa. Now they're saying Cascade
never mind.
has it.
Huh.
So I don't.
Okay.
Maybe the ball didn't travel 10 yards. Adam.
Well, the ball didn't travel 10 yards, but from here it looked like it hit a Cascade defender about the 8-yard mark.
So not a shocker there, trying to catch Cascade off guard. But as you said, I would look for Cascade to probably play this a little closer to the hilt and keep pounding that football. They're going to hand it off on play number 1 off right tackle, and that's going for big yardage.
Yep.
That's big number 15, Connor Huey, just rumbling, tumbling, stumbling ahead there. That's a big man to try to tackle, and he had some speed on that one, Adam.
Well, I think Cascade feels with the way, as much as they think they dominated the first half, that Summertown's fortunate to be in this. And I think they're, like you said, Clint, they're not going to mess around, I don't think, from here. Summertown's going to have to figure out a way to stop this running game.
20-yard first down run there by Huey. Fakes the handoff. Now the quarterback's going to keep it. It's running over right edge, and he's got some running room. Going to be pushed out of bounds after a 9-yard gain. So 2 big plays there on both on first down as the quarterback, Dixon, does the quarterback keeper, goes off right tackle. Powers ahead, gain of 8, they're going to say, on the scoreboard. Now Dixon's out of the shotgun again. He's got a receiver. That's Huey to his right. He's going to hand it off to him. Huey over left tackle. Powering ahead. He's got the first down and then some. Then met by a host of Summertown defenders. As Gambrell's trying to strip that ball out of there before he goes down, but can't get it. That'll be another first down for Cascade. So just like that, Adam, 3 plays, and Cascade's already almost to the red zone.
Yeah, they've advanced from the 48 to, what yard line are they on, Clint? What they're the
did get an update halftime.
14.
Creekwood leads Lawrence County 27-0, and that's not good news. If you're Lawrence County, you needed to win that game and get in the playoffs. Handoff. On the sweep there by number 10, Chance Brown, and good tackle there by Summertown as they limit that to a short game. Make it 2nd and 9.
We've got some extracurricular activities, it looks like, Clint.
Did we have any flags, or they just separate?
We have a flag, yeah. It was there were some people getting pushed off the pile and rolling off. I think they're going to get somebody here. I'm not sure who. Looks like Lane Green was one of them. Let's see. Unsportsmanlike on Cascade. Not going to. So. Well, I saw a Summertown defender actually come off the pile, and I didn't know if maybe he had gotten a flag for rolling over somebody and kind of being a little rough after the play, or whether he was pushed. But evidently, somebody on Cascade's team.
And Adam, if you're Cascade's coach, that's exactly what you can't do.
No.
That's backed it all the way back up nearly to the 30. It's on the 30-yard line, and or the 28, and that makes it 2nd and 25.
Yep.
Huey going to power ahead, get about 5 of it back, but still make it 3rd and 20.
Well, I know, Clint, you were asking earlier, they've attempted to go downfield once and threw an interception. It was a very strong throw, but do you throw it here?
I don't know. You've got a pretty good kicker, and, Huey on that first run punched that ahead for about 25.
Yeah.
So you've got breakaway abilities if you can find something off the edge. Dixon does have 2 receivers out to his right, and Huey beside him in the running back position. He's going to hand it off to Huey. Now he's going to hand it off on the reverse. That's going to be tackled for a loss. That should make it about 4th and 13, 4th and 12, as Huey takes the initial handoff. Then he hands it off to Loveborn. And it looks like Cascade, that must be a little too far out of field goal range, as they're going to go for it on 4th and 15. Summertown doing some last-minute substitutions.
If you're Summertown here, you're probably going to be expecting a pass, but you've got to be wary of that quarterback's ability to scramble, because he can get 15 at the snap of a finger.
Dixon going to try the same play. Lovehorn, he's going to be tackled short. He's not going to pick it up. He just about stretched it out. But they run the exact same play. They've handed it off to Huey, and then he hands it off to Lovehorn. And that's where Summertown will take over on the turnover on downs, Adam. That's what you've got to have. Luckily, Cascade shot themselves in the foot on that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and that's gave Summertown life here as the defense does hold. Summertown will take over now. Ball will be on the 7, so they're going to have to travel a long way. We'll see how involved that passing game is here on this series, as Summertown had some success right before the half as they scored their first touchdown. Stoll under center, hands it off to Gambrell. Dodges one tackler, and he's bouncing off the outside. Powers ahead, good first down run as he goes across the 10. Gives Summertown just a little bit of breathing room.
You know, Clint, we've yet to see if as effective as Summertown was throwing the ball those few times in the first half. Do you think they'll throw it this deep in their own territory? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, if you onside kick it to start the half, I think you show you don't care to gamble.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just know a turnover this deep is a killer, especially against this good defense.
Brian in motion, going to hand it to him on the end around. Trying to find the edge, but he can't find it. Now he's going to cut it back, and he's going to take a tackle for a loss. So, boy, that play just hadn't been there all night, Adam. No. Cascade has done their homework, and they are not going to let Ty Bryant turn the edge on them.
That's going to make it 3rd and looks like 11.
So take away the first down run, and we're backed up a yard. Ball's on the 6-yard line. We'll see how creative Summertown wants to get here.
Cascade does not have a deep safety, so you wonder if you don't throw it here and look
Stoll,
deep.
Rolling out to his right. He's going to throw it toward the sideline. Robinson tries to lay out. Even if he'd have caught it, it'd been short of the first down. But that'll bring up 4th down. Summertown's going to have to punt it away.
And that was well defended there, too. That defender was right there. I think he was reading that out pattern on that rollout. And that's been there a few times tonight for Summertown. I think they might be just went to the well maybe one too many times on that one.
Did Summertown just break the huddle with too many players, or did they not ever huddle? That's weird substitution you don't usually see happening. But no flag as Lindsey comes in late, and that ball is snapped. Robinson's going to have to just – Robinson probably should have kicked it through the end zone. Either way, it's going to be a safety. And result in 2 points for Cascade. Probably not the worst thing that could have happened here, Adam.
Actually not.
Because if you don't get that punt away, they're going to start in great field position anyway. So now Summertown will just have to kick it off, and we'll start it over again.
Well, the only thing it does is it pushes it to a more than a 3-point game, but Summertown hasn't exactly utilized a field goal kicker a ton this year anyway, so not a major deal for sure, like you said. Now the question is, will they be able just to kick this ball off a tee, or will they have to free kick it? We had this same issue at Mount Pleasant on a safety, I believe. I'm not sure. The rules of high school are deceiving me in this area right now.
We've seen a safety, and you did not have to punt it. You can put it on a tee and kick it off. You just do it from a lot farther back. So either way, Cascade's going to start with it in pretty good field position, especially with Summertown without their kicker.
Yeah.
As did notice, Robinson was actually back to punt that away.
Yep.
So we'll see what Summertown Lakes do here. Looks like Robinson is going to punt it. Unfamiliar territory here with some players hurt. Yeah. Williams, your best kicker, out. I think Cascade's giving them a little bit more room than I probably would on this, but never mind. Booming kick by Robinson, and it's muffed. It goes through Dixon's hands. He's going to pick it up and run with it now. Summertown tracking him down, and they're going to get a tackle way back at about the 25. So great job on changing the field over on the punt by Robinson. That's where Cascade will take over. They have a lot longer to work with this time, Adam, than he did the first time.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you're Summertown, you'd trade that field position for 2 points.
Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
22-yard line, 23-yard line, be first and 10.
All right, Dixon hands it off. That's Huey. Running over right tackle. He's going to stumble ahead and pick up about 7 or 8 on first down.
You know, really the only things that have slowed them down, Clint, have been the interception and that 15-yard personal foul a few minutes ago was a killer on them too. But
yep.
They're ripping off yardage in chunks on the ground. 6, 7, 8 at a time. There's more.
Ball was on the ground. They're going to say he was down as Huey powers ahead for another first down.
First down, Cascade. All on 38.
All right, first and 10, 6.5 to go here in the third. Dixon out of the shotgun. He's got Huey right beside him. Going to hand it off to him again. We're getting more of the same here now, Adam. I think Cascade's not going to try to trickerize themselves out of running the football this time.
Well, and you know, until Summertown shows that they can consistently stuff this run, you've got to keep doing it. They've got some really good backs and a really agile quarterback with a lot of speed and a solid line. And until Summertown can show they can slow it down, I think you're just going to get a steady dose of it for a while here.
Hand off again. That's Lovewarn that time. Good tackle there by Summertown. Number 17 Stoll.
Well, we were talking earlier about Summertown maybe going to the well one too many times on that out pattern. That's about the 5th time they've ran that play, that scissor play. And Summertown stuffed that one. Summertown's got a chance here, 3rd and 5 to try to get off the field.
Dixon running off right edge on the quarterback keeper. Powering ahead, he's got the first down.
Dixon's just so elusive, and man, when he does that quarterback draw, man, he is busting through that line. He picks his hole and goes quickly. You've got to get to him quick, or he's 5 yards deep before he's ever getting some contact at times.
Number 4, Jake Bates, tied in. That's a big boy there. I don't know if you saw him come in. Brings in a play. Now Dixon out of the shotgun. Kind of got an I formation, or got a power formation. He's going to take it direct snap.
Nice
power
play.
ahead. He's going to get about 2 out of it. Good open field tackle there by Lane Green. Keeps it to a short yardage.
And that's a well-designed play too. That I don't know if he gets past Green there. He's got a lot of yardage ahead of him, but basically they overloaded the side to the left and ran to the weak side. Kind of throws you off there, but Green saved him there with a big tackle.
3:55 and ticking. It's been a fast quarter so far. Now Huey, powering ahead, good tackle again. That's Jeff Stoll.
And Clint, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm sure you have. Over the last, Summertown, I think, is figuring out these big, strong backs, get them low.
Yeah.
You know, they're wrapping up low, getting those legs and slowing them down. There's, you know, I think early on that you're seeing a lot of guys trying to tackle them high, and they were just busting through arm tackles. But the tackling has improved a ton here for Summertown in the last few quarters.
Dixon going to hand it off. We're going to get a tackle after a very short gain. Handoff went to number 10, Chance Brown. He's wrapped up. That'll make it 4th down and plenty. And I think
that's textbook tackling.
Cascade's going to bring out their punting unit. So Summertown just holding steady on defense right now. Got 2 big stops.
That was 3 consecutive plays of textbook tackles. I mean, of just going low and getting those big guys and taking their feet out from under them. Summertown might have figured something out here against this team.
Boy, it'd be nice to get a liner punt right at Ty Bryant, but actually that punt's going to help. It's going to give Cascade more time to get downfield, and it's going to get a great roll. And Summertown's going to have to start the same place they did their last drive at about the 6.
Yeah.
And so that's where we'll take over. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. Go over some sponsors. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is
All right, welcome back. Summertown takeover. The ball's on the 8. Stoll under center. Back to throw. Got time. Going to let one go, but he kind of gets hit as he throws it, and Robinson has to try to come back to it, and it's short. But I like the play call, Adam.
I do. One thing, too, Cascade, they don't have a safety deep or in the center of the field. You wonder if you're going to try that, maybe you try something, maybe a slant or something deep across the middle, instead of up that sideline.
And the good thing at looking at Cascade's backfield, Robinson does have the jumping and the height advantage.
He does.
If you can just get a jump ball.
Yeah.
I mean, Bryant's about the same size as all, and Bryant's won all those battles on the 3 receptions he's got. Hand off to Gambrell, and it's going to go nowhere. I tell you, Ty Gambrell, he's been a workhorse for Summertown this year running that football, but this Cascade front 4, they're just making it tough for him to get any kind of yardage.
Yeah, about every game this year, he's managed to been able to get chunks at a time, with his size and strength. But like you said, Clint, they've really kept him under wraps tonight pretty well.
So 3rd and 10, ball still on the 8-yard line. You've got Robinson out to the right, Bryant in motion. Pitch out. That's to Love. Love's got the corner turn, trying to get some extra yardage. Not going to get the first down, but he does give Summertown some breathing room where you've got a little bit more room to kick it now.
Looks like he's going to be about 3 yards short. Do you even ponder this, or
I don't think
kick
so.
It? Yeah.
The way your defense is playing right now, you've got 2 huge stops, and obviously Gavin Robinson, he's shown he's got a good foot.
Oh yeah,
let him try to hit another boomer.
Yeah, that free kick a few minutes ago. You just got to be wary here of another bad snap. That's what gave Cascade their last 2 points.
And Summertown is without their snapper. With their normal center. That one is good though. Robinson's got it. He boots it away. That one's not as good as the first one. It does take a good bounce. Looks like it's going to come to rest at around, not across midfield, but at about the 46-yard line. And that's where Cascade will take over. We're going to take another 30-second break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment.
All right, welcome back. Cascade has the ball again. Short field now. Dixon hands off to Huey. Huey's punching that gut, and he powers ahead for a gain of about 7 on first down. We're already at 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. So this third quarter has flown by, but only been 2 points on the board, Adam. So that's a win if you're Summertown. You're still only a score away.
Yeah, the issue Summertown's had, they've played well this quarter overall. Just Cascade's flipped the field on them, and their starting field position has just been atrocious. I mean, what is it, twice, I think, inside the 10?
6 and the 8.
Yeah, that's tough to overcome.
Dixon fakes handoff. He's going to quarterback keep it. Summertown had him stopped in the backfield, but he jukes one defender. Now he's going to power ahead. He doesn't have enough for the first down, but he does make something out of nothing. And it's going to make it 3rd and short.
And he was bull tackled, I guess would be the term, around the helmet. Good tackle there, but man, I thought we had him about 5 yards in the backfield, Clint.
Early in the third quarter at Richland. Richland leads Loretta 19-14. Loretta does have the ball right now. And the last score update we got was at halftime at Lawrence County, and they did trail 27-0 to Creekwood. So their playoff chances may be going away too. Dixon. Quarterback keep it again. Is going to power ahead.
I don't think he got it.
Unless that line judge, side judge on the other side, it looked like he gave him a better spot than what he probably should have got from where me and you were sitting.
Yeah.
But he's got a better view than we do.
He's going to have it.
And the head judge says no need for a measurement. We're going to first down on that one. And that'll bring us to the end of the third. Summertown trails 12-7 as we get ready for the fourth and final quarter. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law.
All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter action. Cascade leads at 12-7. They have the football now on the 40. Going to hand it off. Got a new running back in here. We hadn't seen get any touch all night, Adam. That's number 12, Joel Anthony. Powers ahead for a gain of 5. Make it 2nd and 5. Ball will be on the 30.
This probably your defensive stand possession of the night, Clint. If Cascade pushes this to a 2-score game, the way Summertown's offense is kind of winning a neutral, it's going to be tough.
I tell you, even if you don't get a stop, you don't want them pinning you back inside your own 10 again. No. Back to throw was Dixon. Slants it across the middle. Gambriel's going to dive.
He's got it.
And they're going to give him the interception. I think they're going to say it hit the ground.
That's no way.
I don't know how the guy in the middle didn't see it, and the guy came from the other end and said
I don't know why the umpire, who was standing right beside it, looks to the end man farthest away to see if it's interception. He's looking right at it. That makes no virtual sense.
No.
I don't understand that at all. It's like he didn't have a clue what was going on, the umpire in the middle.
But Gambriel's not really, I don't know, maybe Ty might have known that it hit the ground. I don't know. You don't see a lot of reaction out of him, but you don't see a lot of reaction out of him. He just does his job and plays the game. So 3rd and 6. Huey coming off. Gambriel tries to hold him up, but not before he powers ahead for the first down. So keep the sticks moving there, does Cascade. Man, that would have been huge. Come up with that interception right there, Adam.
Yeah.
And I would say, as dicey as that was, I can't believe Cascade called it. First of all,
definitely.
But I bet they don't do it again.
Well, I mean, you're only ripping off about 6 to 7 yards every time you run the football. Yeah. I don't understand. Their last few passes have been intercepted. And here
they do throw it out. That was more of a safe pass. That's out to Lovehorn. Good first down yardage there. As they're going to get 6 out of it. Make it 2nd down and 4. Ball will be on the 18. All right, Cascade on the ball. Dixon looks like he's going to take this one from under center. Hand off to Huey. Going to power ahead. Short gain, but positive. That'll make it 3rd and about 2. And I'll tell you what, Adam, I'd like to see the replay. It looked like Dixon took that snap with his right knee on the ground. Did you notice that?
I did not. No, I didn't.
Loretta did just score to take the lead back over Richland. They lead at 21-19 now.
But now I'm going to be watching that every time for the rest of the final. 9:38, I'm going to be watching.
I think that's the only time he took it from under center.
Yeah.
But I would have swore his right knee was on the ground that he got down that low. We'll see what happens here. He's back in the shotgun now. He's got Huey to his right, and I would expect to get it, or even the keeper from Dixon. Man in motion. Dixon's going to keep it. Going to power ahead, and he's sandwiched. And I don't think he's going to get it.
No, I don't either, man.
That'll bring up 4th down. Now, do you bring your kicker out, and it'll still be a 1-score game if you can make it? Or do you make sure you try to get this 1 yard?
I think the way that Summertown's offense has kind of stalled and the result of what's happened when they've pinned them, I don't think Cascade's worried about that. I think they're thinking, let's get the yard. Worst case, they get the football. We're not worried about it.
Right.
Yeah, I think they'll go.
All right. He's going to go under center this time. Let's see. All right, that left knee was close, but it wasn't there. It wasn't on the ground, and Dixon's going to get it, and he's going to power ahead, and he's going to have the 1st down. Just a whole lot of push on that offensive line, Adam, that front four for Summertown just couldn't do nothing with.
No. Well, the issue here, too, is Cascade's not only pushing this into a possible 2-score game, but this clock is rolling down. We're fixing to go inside of 8 minutes here in just a moment. Cascade's going to have it here, though, 1st and 10. They're going to hand off. That's going to go around the left end, and he's got a little bit of room, but he's going to be shoved out. Looks like around the 9, maybe 10-yard line. So a nice job there by Summertown forcing that one out wide for a minimal gain. Looks like it'll be about maybe 3. So that'll make it 2nd down and 7.
Sorry about that. Had to go had to go do some research.
Yeah, 2nd down and 7 here for Cascade.
Dixon going to hand it off, punching up the middle. I think that's number 12, Joel Anthony.
And that looks like it might be enough for a 1st down. If it's not, it's close. The Cascade can get a 1st down, it looks like, here around the 4.
I think they're going ahead and
they're going to get it. Yeah.
So that'll make it 1st and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Well, if you're Summertown here, these seniors, everything you got right here to try to give yourself a chance to win this football game. You can't let them score here. It's going to make it awfully tough. There's that scissor
Double
play
handoff on that, like Adam said, that scissor play, and it's going to get in the end zone that time as Sawyer Lovehorn takes that handoff and punches it in, puts Cascade up 18-7 with the extra point upcoming. Going to be shocked if they go for 2 here, because that really doesn't, I don't think that's going to affect anything in the mathematics scheme.
No.
And now they started out like they were, but they've dropped back now. They're looking to kick the extra point. Holds good, kicks up.
That was partially
blocked, but it does go through.
Yeah, tough luck.
That'll make the score 19-7 with 7:27 to go here in the contest. Summertown trails. Stay with us. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Summertown Football.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clint. Go ahead, my friend.
All right, welcome back to Summertown. Summertown trails it by 12 as Cascade will be kicking off. Short squibber as Green has it. He's going to power ahead. Going to be good field position at least this time, Adam. They've only got 7:21 to work with, but Summertown's going to start off with the best field position they've had this half.
Yeah, by far. But you've got to move the football here in chunks. These 2, 3, 1 yard runs here are not going to help you with only 7:21 left. So I think you're going to see Summertown. You would have to think they're going to get into that shotgun and try to get the ball down the field and get some yardage in chunks.
All right, so Stoll going to bring his team out. He's got Gambrell and Love behind him. Brian in motion, going to pitch out to Love. Trying to sweep the edge, and he's met by a couple of defenders for Cascade. Be a short gain, if any.
Looks like it's about maybe a yard, maybe a yard and a half, 2 at the most. Love looks like he's okay. He got up a little slow. He got hit pretty hard there and sandwiched. But he has made it back to the huddle. And the clock is rolling here, 6:50.
All right. Stoll fakes the handoff. Now he's trying to run with it. And he's not going to get anywhere with that. And we've also got a flag in the backfield. That'll either be a hold. Hopefully it'll be a face mask for Summertown. We'll just have to wait and see.
From the way it was thrown, I would think it would be a face mask, but I don't know. It could be a hold, Clint. We'll find out. Yeah.
Holding on Summertown.
Well, and that play got blown up from the start. When Stoll faked the initial handoff and went to roll around the right edge, his tackle was basically knocked back.
Yeah, he had to pretty much hurdle his own lineman.
It just goes to show you the pressure and the push that Cascade is getting on our offensive line right now. It's they are impressive. That front seven of theirs is really impressive.
All right, so play clock has started back. Summertown 2nd down and 22. Stoll under center. Back to throw. Going to let one fly over here toward the sideline for Robinson, and that just goes into the Summertown bench. Nobody had a chance to make a play on that one. And listen, I know Stoll, he's a sophomore, and he's still learning, but at this point in the game, it's the last game of your season, who cares if it gets intercepted?
Yeah.
Throw it in the field.
Give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
You know, give him a chance to make a play. But I'm going to tell you, Stoll was under a lot of pressure even then.
Yep.
He had his own man basically knocked back up right into his face even on that throw. So.
And he's made some really good throws. Ty Bryant with 3 big receptions that led to the only touchdown. Stoll on the screen. That's going to be stuffed out.
That was read very well by Cascade.
That play goes nowhere. Summertown's going to have to punt it away again with 5:50 to go here in the contest. I'd say if you got some kind of trick play or a fake punt that you like, now's probably the time to do it.
Well, and I'm wondering, Clint, I don't know because it really never got developed, but I'm wondering if that wasn't a throwback possibly where that young man might have was designed to throw that ball, but he never had a shot.
No, he was wrapped up as soon as he caught it.
Yeah.
All right, so Robinson back to punt it away, and he does. Kicks away, it's across midfield. Muffed, but he picks it up.
I'll tell you who I have been impressed with is Robinson kicking the football, Clint. I'll say that.
Hayden Dow did muff that, but as you said, Robinson, he puts a lot of spin on it, and he gets it up high in the air.
He does. He's done a really good job.
And this is the only game I've ever saw him do it.
Well,
he might have done it last week, but I wasn't on that call. I was in Orlando. So.
Yeah, he's shown glimpses. You know, you could just tell he's got a really strong foot. He did a pretty good job, if I remember, at Mount Pleasant. I didn't do the game last week at Lewis County. I watched a little bit of it, but he did a really good job at Mount Pleasant of kicking the football too.
All right, Dixon's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. Found an edge to run off, and he's got some running room. Still keeping it up. Now he's finally going to go out of bounds.
And there was a block over there by number 54 for Cascade. He laid the lumber.
Yeah.
And I believe he laid it to Scott. Is that number 75?
Caden Scott. He went down, and he hasn't got up yet.
Well, the quarterback was about to go out of bounds when he cut it back and stayed in the field to play. It was not an illegal hit, illegal play at all, but it's not the time in a run that you would think a huge block is coming.
Yeah.
But that lineman came from the middle of the field where he was set up to deliver a blow right on the edge of the sideline, and he was hauling when he hit Scott. So I hope that young man's all right. But that was
He's still laying there, so we'll have to check on him in a little bit.
Huge block.
Dixon going to hand it off. That's Huey. Power ahead. Clock's at 4:35 and rolling. You would think, Adam, probably maybe one more first down, and it's going to be pretty much impossible for Summertown, even with a stroke of luck, to come back.
And honestly, the way the offense has looked and the way that Cascade's defense has really buckled down. I would be really curious to see our yardage for the second half at the end of this game.
I can't remember a first down.
Me neither, I don't think, Clint. We'll have to check back on that.
I think our two offensive plays both started there. They were punts, and then that one there that backed up on the hold. Powering ahead is Cascade, and they push it all the way down to the 10. Looks like they're not done trying to score for the night. Clock stops on the first down. Now they'll run it. 19-7 your score. 3:40 to go here in the contest. Summertown trails here on senior night. Loretta scored again. Quick update. They lead at 28-19 over Richland at Richland. At Lawrence County, Creekwood still leads 27-0. They're trying to end Lawrence County's playoff run picture. Lawrence County had to win to get into the playoffs, and it looks like that one is about to get ended. Hickson, quarterback keeper, pushing ahead, and he's going to power into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, Clint, and I don't like to – I hate saying it, but it's got to be said. This defense has been on the field a ton.
They have.
Okay.
Well, like you said, the offense in this whole half has had the ball 3 times.
Yes.
Excuse me, 4 times. One time it led to a safety. The other 2 times led to punts inside your own 10-yard line. And the other time was a 3-and-out here around the 40. So you've been on the field basically the whole second half of the defense.
Well, they're exhausted, and you know those seniors are looking at that clock and seeing 3 minutes.
And most of the kids play both ways.
Yep.
Extra point is up, and it's in the trees, and it's good. That'll bring the score 26-7. We're going to take our last time out, hopefully, and be right back. Stay with us. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School, or Summertown Trails, 26-7, 3:07 to go here in the contest. Cascade will be kicking off. High little short squibber. It's going to hit the ground. Coming in diving on it is Summertown. Let's see, who is that? That's Love.
Number 10.
Logan Love comes diving in. Keep that from being turned back over to Cascade. So Summertown with one more series to work here, trying to end it on a positive note. Ty Bryant and Robinson out to the left. Stoll under center. Quarterback keeper. Powering ahead, gets a gain of about 1.
So, Clint, do we know how many seniors Summertown has on this squad?
We do, and that's what I was actually marking down.
Okay.
And I'm going to give them a little special recognition when we wind it up.
Stoll's going to line up here, and he's going to line up under center. He's going to make an attempt to hand off, but I don't know how. Looks like it might be a yard gain, if that. Maybe not even back to the line. So that's going to set it up to 3rd and 8 here for Summertown with the clock fixing to go inside of 2 minutes. Summertown is slowing down and taking their time here.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get this one over and get to the locker room, Adam.
Yep. So 3rd and 7. Stoll under center again. He's going to fake a handoff. He's got wide open and overthrows his intended receiver. Lane Green was wide open with a ton of room in front of him, and that pass just sails a little over his head. So that's going to make it 4th down and 7. And we have a penalty flag thrown by the opposite, which is not.
With nothing going on, we're going to have a flag on unsportsmanlike on the sideline for Cascade?
I would sideline warning. Yep. Got to get back. Yeah, they've got that cushion over there that they have to stay back from and give that official room to work, and if they don't, that will be a warning. So,
all right, Summertown looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field.
Yep.
4th and 7. Stoll looks like he's going to take this one out of the shotgun. He's got it. He's driving back, looking to throw. Fakes. Going to let it fly. It's thrown short, and it's going to be intercepted. Bryant's going to come up with a tackle. And it's kind of all over with now. We'll see how aggressive Cascade wants to play offensively here with 1:30, up 26-7. But just a little too late for Summertown. They did get a good drive there right before the half, got some things going, but just had never picked up a first down here in this second half, Adam.
No. And you know, that's been a lot of the story this year is the offensive struggles, but you've got to give Cascade a lot of credit in the second half, man. They've just really buckled down and do what they do, run the football hard. The defense has been stellar, just not giving Summertown any room to breathe. I would assume they would probably take the knees here.
They are in victory formation. Yeah. Got the clock running on that one as they take the knee.
Yep. I'm telling you, Clint, I know Cascade came in with a 5-4 record, but man, I'm really impressed with this team. I think they actually had a pretty tough schedule with some of the teams they've played. They look a lot better than a 5-4 football team, but like I said, that's a lot of time what their schedule is.
Well, let's go over that just real quick. I didn't break that down, but lost at Moore County.
Yeah.
First game of the year. Big win against Cannon County. Lost by 7 to Mount Pleasant, who's playing really good football right now. 131-0 at Huntland. Lost to Richland 41-14, their worst loss of the year. Then a couple of wins against Community and Forest, 46-0, 49-0, and 34-0 at Joe Burns. Lost to Loretta 23-13, and are going to pull away a 26-7 win here to finish out their season at 6-4. And looks like that's how this contest is going to end. And Summertown finishes their season 2-8. We'll come back and send it home, give our shout-outs for this football season. And we're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be right back getting ready to send it home. Stay with us.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School, where Summertown drops their season finale to Cascade 26-7. Summertown finishes the year with only 2 wins, and that's a little hard to take after last year's playoff team that did some really good things. But Adam, you know, it just is what it is. Summertown lost a lot of talent and a lot of seniors, some really good players off that team last year, and this year's just a rebuilding year. Let's just call it what it is. It just was a rebuilding year, and you were just kind of lacking some of the tools that you had last year and that other teams have this year.
Well, like you said, Clint, I mean, when you lose what they lost, it's tough to overcome it in a year. But I've seen some growth on this team. I was really impressed all year long with this defense. I really thought they were on the field a lot with some of our offensive struggles, and they really played hard. It's just a young team.
Touch on that, Adam. You know, that's the thing. A lot of people say, man, Summertown just weren't that good this year. Well, let me tell you something. You had a team that defense kept them in a lot of games that they ended up eventually losing, but could have got blown out in a lot of games if it wasn't for the heart of this Summertown defense.
I agree.
At the end of the day, they were only down 5 going into the fourth quarter, but eventually your defense just gets wore out.
Well, and when you lose the weapons they lost, Clint, it's just hard to recover from with the quarterback, the running back, the receiving options that they had last year. It's just tough to deal with. I mean, I think this is a good group. I think they've just got a lot of growing. I do know that they're going to have some help here in the next little bit. This middle school team, this group is really impressive and fun to watch. Clint, I don't know if you've seen them any this year, but, man, they are a joy to call a game for. They're really, really well coached.
Right, and you don't see that team really helping a lot for next year, but you do see some growth out of some young players this year.
Yep.
You've got to be excited for what's coming up with this middle school group. A lot of 8th graders that really shine this year. So if all those kind of things fall in place, and if we can get this insurance worked out and get Coach Rick Rice here full-time and running his system with his players, you got to like where the direction this football team can go. This will be our final football broadcast of this year, but we can't wait to get back next year in the fall and be doing this again. Summertown will bounce back as they always do. I guess after this, Adam, you'll be helping me out some, I hope, this year in basketball.
Yes, sir. If you'll let me, I will.
And he'll be our technical man extraordinaire again, and I'll be at all of them at least for 2 more years, boys, because I got junior playing.
Yep.
But last and real quick, big shout out and a huge thank you to Lane Green, Gavin Robinson, Ty Gambrell, Anthony Williams, Bradley Wisner, Jesse Howard, Daniel Brown, and Caden Scott, your seniors for your Summertown Eagles football team this year. Had to overcome a lot, had to power through a lot, and had to do a lot on your own and play both sides of the football. You will be missed, and it is appreciated all you've done for Summertown football. We appreciate you young men, and best of luck in the future. We've got middle school basketball games going on right now, but can't wait for high school basketball to get cranked up, and that's when you be blessed to hear my voice again. November 17th at Waynesboro, so be ready to tune in for that. For my stat man extraordinaire, Mr. Adam Lindsay, for our technical man extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.